Hello, you guys. My name is Niquetta Wolf, and for those of you who do not know, I was recently chosen to be one of the Billboard models for Mesh Dollhouse Billboard Search of 2022. And it's not only just being a model on a billboard, it has been about a month now since the Majestic 14 have found out who they are. And again, yes, I was blessed to be one of those 14 women. And the process included some mentorship, building of a sisterhood, coming together, connecting in various ways. And Mish has been challenging us in various ways since the day literally it was announced that we made it to the top 14. And one of those challenges for me consisted of me having to get up earlier than what I was. I was one of those people who was not getting up properly, I must say. And I say that because I work from home and I literally only have to go from my bedroom to my living room to go to work. And so I had moments where I would get up literally at, I say about 9:50. I had to be at work at 10 o'clock. And I know you're like, you getting up at 9:50, you gotta be at work 10 minutes later. How does that work? It didn't. There were times where I would literally be brushing my teeth while I'm clocking in, trying to get all the systems pulled up, or I'm clocked in, running back and forth to the bathroom, waiting on this to load, trying to do this in the midst, literally in 10 minutes. So you already know if my morning started off chaotic, my day may have been a little chaotic. And I was operating in dysfunction and didn't even realize that I was operating in dysfunction. It was something that became a bad habit. And so again, one of the challenges that she gave me was to get up earlier than what I was. So she kept it simple. My time was 9 o'clock versus 10 o'clock. And even with it just being an hour earlier, I was like, okay. So what got me was she was like, we're gonna do this every day for 21 days. Y'all, I literally looked at my phone like, every day? You want me to call you every morning at 9 o'clock? Like, every morning. You want me to be up at 9 o'clock on the phone with you? Oh, okay then. And y'all, she would even tell you, she could hear it in my voice, like, this woman done lost her mind. And I know some of y'all like, dude, it's only 9 o'clock. Don't judge me. People have these moments, okay? So I accepted the challenge. Again, it was for 21 days. At first I was a little skeptical about it. I didn't really think that it would make a big difference, but in the long run, I found out that it did. So that first week was a little shaky. It took some pushing, y'all. There were times where I wanted to say, if this phone call, there were times where I wanted to be like, she'll be okay, she's not gonna miss me. But for some odd reason, I felt obligated. I felt like not only would I be letting myself down, but I also feel like I was letting her down. And with the teachings that I've had from Miss Nikki, with the teachings that I've had from Mama Nesby, from Queen, I realized that a change had to be made. And in order for you to see something different, you have to do something different. And after hearing from 3 different women and God bring a 4th woman in my life to push me to this limit, I mean, come on now. How many more signs does a woman need? So I accepted the challenge and I made it a priority for myself. And again, that first week was shaky, but I realized my growth along the way. So it was a little over 21 days because we technically only did it 21 business days. So I've been made it, but yesterday was officially the last day of our 21 business days of my phone call every morning at 9 o'clock. And we would see how each other was doing, have a little conversation sometimes, or she would give me a few pointers based off my goals that I've sent her on a daily basis. And we would pray every morning. Y'all, the prayer is a whole nother topic. When we first started, it was like, okay, I know how to pray. You're just saying words. And I didn't realize it until Mish pointed it out that my prayers got a little deeper every time. My excitement, the energy that she felt through my voice elevated every time. And I didn't even realize that until about the third week. Not only was I getting up at 9 o'clock, it got to the point where I couldn't sleep past 8 o'clock. Then it got to the point where I couldn't sleep past 7 o'clock. And I'm like, I don't like this. I want to sleep. I mean, we all feel that way sometimes. You know, the alarm going off, you want to hit the snooze button about 5 times and then get up about 10 minutes before or after it was time for you to get up. And now you're about to be late. So you run around the house with a chicken head, like a chicken with your head cut off, and you're feeling all crazy inside because you don't want to be late. When all you have to do is get up a little earlier. And I used to always be one of those people like, I don't have enough time in the day, I need more time. But I had to create the time for myself, and I realized that literally just by getting up an hour earlier than what I was. So sometimes I would call her and I wouldn't even be at home. I'd be out and about. I do roadie on the side sometimes, so I would get up in the morning sometimes to go make some extra money before I come to work. And sometimes I would even get off work and go to work. But that energy level, it elevated, it boosted just by me getting up that hour earlier. And not only was I getting up an hour earlier, I was doing more with my morning. I had an actual morning routine. I started stretching every morning. I started reading my daily word every morning, saying my affirmations every morning, eating breakfast how I was supposed to. And y'all, you would be surprised of the difference that a morning routine makes. I was clocking in. Sometimes my systems would already be pulled up. So by the time I'm clocking in, I don't have to worry about my time catcher, as I'll call it, showing that, you know, she was MIA from 10 to 10:11 because she's still trying to get pulled up in her systems versus, you know, work at home on the phone, logged in right at 10 o'clock how I was supposed to be. Because again, I was up, I was productive with my morning already, and I'm realizing that the more productive you are in your morning, the more productive your day will be, and the more productive things you will get done. There is time, you guys. I know I'm not the only one who feel like there's not enough time in the day. There is enough time in the day. And it even got to the point where one day I had already did all my goals for that day. I had already, you know, did everything that I said I was going to do, and it felt awkward because I'm like, I feel like I should be doing something right now, but I don't have anything to do, you know. I've checked off my checklist for the day, and I actually have time to watch TV. I actually have time to go do something recreational. And it literally felt awkward because I had more time in my day. But again, the key thing is I had to create that time. So I will say this first and foremost, thank you so much to Mesh for her sacrifices, y'all. She is a mama, a wife, running a business, and I am not the only woman that she was doing this to every day. So shout out to her, kudos to her. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing for us and for the future women to come. You guys, coming from experience, I will say, get up earlier if you can. Give yourself a morning routine if you do not have one, because again, you will be surprised at the productivity that comes from those sacrifices. Thank you guys. I hope that this touched somebody. I hope that this motivated somebody, and you have an awesome rest of your day. Bye.